Hey there and Merry Christmas! It's Saturday and I'm going to have a walk alone in the old city of Bergamo because I'm always saying that I'm in Bergamo, but I've never showed you the most beautiful parts of it. And I left the dogs at home. I'm already wearing my Christmas gift that I love and it's super warm. My outfit is super lazy. And super comfy just to have a very long walk, and as you can see it's sunny and let's go enjoy this weather together. Honestly, I can't wait for the sales season, and if you do not know, in Italy there is a specific date when all the sales start, and if I'm not mistaken it's the first Saturday of January, so it's gonna be next Saturday. And it's going to be crazy as usual. For example, if you go to the outlets on that day, you can wait in the queues like, I don't know, for hours just to enter the stores. And even if I'm a big fan of secondhand and I prefer to buy most of the things secondhand on Vinted or on other platforms, there are some things that I prefer to buy new. For example, shoes and underwear. So I already did my list of the things I have to buy and I really can't wait for the sale season. Another interesting thing that I noticed in Italy is that, for example, usually I used to wait like till the end of the sales just to get the items with the highest discounts. Here in Italy, you cannot do so because all the good things are gonna be sold within first 2 weeks. Even if we take an example of Zara, if you go to Zara and it's gonna be crazy next week, but if you go there, of course you will find the best selection, not the highest discounts, but at least you can choose and you can find your size. Otherwise, in 1 month when it's gonna be like the end of sales season, you will not find anything. And the explanation of that is very simple. In my point of view, it's because Italian girls are very stylish and social media is very strong here. And for example, most of the people, they want more or less same things, and of course they really search for good quality. That's why all the good pieces are gonna be sold within like days. And now let's climb this hill. So we're going to Citta Alta of Bergamo and we are leaving behind Citta Bassa. And basically it's the downtown and the uptown, because initially Bergamo was a fortress. And actually it's still a fortress because it has it's surrounded by Venetian walls that were never destroyed and they're still intact, and we will see them. The city was only there on the hill. This newer part was created later. It's of course it's old, but it's not as old as that part on the hill we're gonna see now. And this climb is not for the weak, and it's quite difficult. Of course you can take a bus, you can take an electric bike, whatever, but now we are gonna walk. Here we are at the top of the city. This one is the main street that takes you to the train station. Oh my gosh, this woman's 17 Pro is amazing. And we came from there, from the city center. These are famous Venetian walls that still surround the Bergamo Città Alta, and they're still intact. This one is one of the main entrances of the cities, and as you can see there's a line that you can see many of them in Venice. It's because Bergamo was a part of the Republic of Venice for many centuries, and we came from here. Now, of course, they do not close these entrances and they're open all day long. But before, of course, there were some time limits because they used to close these doors. And it's called a door because it's like porta in Italian. And they used to close these doors just to protect the city center. Now not so many people live in Citta Alta di Bergamo because first of all it's extremely expensive, of course. It's a prestigious place, but at the same time now it's full of B&Bs and tourists, and in summer Citta Alta is crowded with people and many rich people complain about it. But the reality is like this, but still it's very beautiful. This lady in the window is making casoncelli. It's a typical pasta of Bergamo. Another very interesting and important fact about Bergamo and Citta Alta di Bergamo, that it's a birthplace of stracciatella. I don't remember the year, I'm gonna put it here. Stracciatella taste was created here in Bergamo, so if you come here you have to try casoncelli, it's a typical pasta, and of course you have to take a gelato with stracciatella taste. We arrived at Piazza Vecchia, that's basically old square of Bergamo, and we are going to go there because it's the most beautiful part, and again you can see some Venetian lights. As usual, if you come to any Italian city, if you want to eat, all these restaurants on the main squares are not the best. You have to go inside, you have to search on the small streets, because here you will overpay and you will not eat well. Here we are. We can see three most important places of Bergamo. This one is the chapel, this one is the Basil Santa Maria Maggiore, and this one is Dome of Bergamo. You can enter here. Here you have to pay, but it's the most beautiful place. I'm gonna put pictures here. I'm not gonna go there because there is a queue. Or maybe we can enter, I don't remember. And you can enter here, but you have to pay again. And let's go and see Dome of Bergamo from the outside. It looks like a very regular Italian church, but the inside is gonna be very, very beautiful. Even these parts. The history of Italy really fascinates me now because, of course, at school we studied Roman empires and all these things, but now since I live here and I can see all these beauties with my own eyes, it makes me feel that I want to learn more about the place I live in, or maybe I just became old. Citta Alta di Bergamo is very small, you can cross it like in 10 minutes, but still it's not the highest point of Bergamo because you can still go even higher to the place. It's called, if I'm not mistaken, it's San Vigilio. I'm gonna put it here. It's tiny, there is almost nobody there, but still it's very, very beautiful and calm. To go down, I'm gonna take one of these bikes. Four minutes by bike and I'm already back to Città. The bike is parked and we came from there. Now I'm going to the supermarket because I need to buy some veggies, and these days I ate a lot of shit like pizza, sweets, and my body really needs some veggies to recover. But first let's get some coffee.